Hey guys, it is Nina Soul here. I decided, because I was going to dress some candles for the shop, I decided to do a video just showing you guys how I am going to be dressing my candles. So this is just kind of like how I do things. It's not really, I mean, I guess you could learn from it as well. I don't know. This is just how I do it. So what I have here, I'm burning some Palo Santo on the back. What I have here is I have a white candle that I'm going to be using for my desk. So this candle is going to be lit at my desk to bring in clients, to bring in positive energy, to keep positive energy flowing, to have good energy in the shop and in my desk area. And also just to bring, you know, just clear positive thoughts and yeah, blessings. So I'm doing this candle. Then I'm gonna be dressing this candle for Mirage. Mirage is one of our spirits here that we have at the shop. So this one's gonna go for Mirage. And this one is a black candle that I had. It's like a leftover candle. I'm just gonna burn this one to remove any negative energy or anything like that, any yuckiness that you don't want sticking around. I also don't want to waste a good piece of candle, and I haven't, you know, normally what I would do is like I'll melt this and like drip it onto like a plain white candle, but in this case I want to light this black one, and I like that it is shorter. It's a lot shorter and a lot smaller than this white candle. So the white candle is like, for me, this would represent the white candle being dominant over the black candle. So positive energy being dominant over negative energy. So that's my reason of wanting to go ahead and light this candle. So what I have done is I took some selenite powder, of course. I took some selenite powder. I took some mint. And I put some mint, and what's the last herb that I put in here? Oh, I put some lavender because I've just been so drawn to lavender lately. So I put some lavender in here, and I grounded it up into a really nice fine powder. Really nice and fine. And I wanted to give you guys a witchy tip because I have seen people like beat the shit out of their herb to powder it, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I do this, because I have grown up using these not only for you know, grinding herbs for spells and things like that, but in Hispanic families and in lots of Asian families too, we grind up like chili, like I'm saying chili, but we grind chile in here. So when we like chili peppers, we'll grind them in here, and that's how we make a lot of our chile. We'll also use cumino, which is cumin, I think, cumin. It's cumin. They're like little seeds. We grind that in here too, like in these kind of things. Like that is normally what we use like a molcajete for. We'll grind, you know, cumino. We'll grind. My mom used to take like ajo or garlic. She used to take ajo and like that she would beat, but she would only beat it until it was flat. And this looks so wrong. I'm sorry. I was like, you guys already know me. Y'all know me. But anyway, so what I wanted to do as a witchy tip, I wanted to let you guys know how I do this, because you don't have to like beat the fuck out of it to like, you know, you can do it in a way. I just feel like this is more of like a, I don't know, like this is more like not like it's like a fuck you energy. But the other way that I do it is like I twist. So what I'll do is I'll put pressure. So let's see, let me put some, I'll put some fresh in here, that way you guys could see. So you guys see it's very leafy. These are mint leaves. Oops, dropping it everywhere. but those are mint leaves. So you will see that you don't really need a whole lot of, like, you don't gotta like stab it and like foam check it and, you know, shank it or anything like that. But put some pressure, and when you put pressure, you twist. Put pressure and twist. And it's that simple, and you get it really nice and fine powdered. And when you're doing this, I just feel like you can better focus intention than when you're like stabbing at it. I feel like your main focus is powder. Turn it into a powder. Like, your main focus is not your intention, which is where it needs to be. Don't worry so much on what you're doing at hand. Focus this intention, because what you're doing at hand, that's like you're being stuck in this dimension when you do that. I don't know how to I'll have to do another video explaining what we perceive is the human existence of what we are physically seeing, or where we physically are. But if you disconnect yourself from that, you're able to have what it is that you're putting out there. You're able to receive that a lot faster and with like a lot less stress over it. So when you are grinding your herb into a powder and you're doing it in a calmer, more gentle kind of way, and this isn't very, I mean, it's not like it's not super gentle because you're applying pressure, but it's just very like your main focus is not to turn it into a powder. It's more relaxing, it's more calm. It's a calmer environment. I mean, if this was something else where you were doing like a back to sender spell, or you were trying to, you know, get back at somebody that fucked you over or whatever, then yeah, then you could beat the shit out of it. Yeah, because you're putting aggression, you're putting, you know, like you're putting that I'll fuck you up energy into it. But when you're doing something that's like for blessings and for positive energy and prosperity and success and creativity and focus and awareness, and you're doing all these positive things, you want to do it in a gentle, light kind of way, because you can better focus that energy. So I have this, and I'm going to show you guys that, you see, it didn't take me long at all. I mean, just I was very chill doing it, and even while I was talking, I was still focusing what it was that I was going to do, because I wasn't so focused on turning this leafy herb into a powder. Like, do it with love, do it with patience, and your spells will go so much further. So this is what I have, you see? How nice and like fluffy. It's like, look at that. It's perfect. So now that I have that into a nice fine powder, let's see, hold on, let me grab some. What could I use? What could I use? 1 second. Oh, there we go. Okay, I have sage. So I'm gonna use the sage to cleanse the candles, but this is just like, this is totally extra because, like I said, I put selenite powder already in the herb mixture. So I already put the selenite in there, so that's already going to be doing its work of cleansing and keeping the candle charged and everything. But just, you know, some of these candles have been sitting around for a while, and I just want to be a little bit more extra with it, just cause I feel called to do so. That's the other thing. You don't have to have a reason to do anything that you're feeling called to do. If you feel called to do it, you just go with it. That's the thing. Do not question yourself. Even though you're going to use an ingredient that's going to do one thing, but you feel like you need to incorporate something more, then go for it. You don't need it. There doesn't need to be a logical explanation for when you're dealing with stuff with magic and spells and energy. Logic has shit to do with what you're doing, because your logic is stuck in the human dimension. We are not humans. We are spiritual beings. Therefore, quiet the ego, because it's not going to help you to further yourself within your path. So now I have my candles cleansed. Doesn't take a long time either. You just, once that smoke starts hitting the surface of something, that energy is gone. So when you start going, oh, I don't know if I did it long enough. Well, if you started saying that, then you fucking didn't, because you're putting it out there. So go back and cleanse it longer. But me, I know the power of the herb and the smoke and my intention, and that is good right there. That's good enough for me. Other people might be like, oh, she didn't even let it cleanse that long. Well, it's my spell, not yours. So I am going to take some of this cola de caballo oil, or horsetail oil. I'll show you guys the bottle right now. The bottle is so pretty. I actually got the bottle from a segunda, which is a secondhand store. I got the, and if you noticed, like, when I'm dressing the candle, I'm going downwards. Because this is something that I'm manifesting. So if it was something that I'm wanting to, like, get rid of, you would go up. Like, go up, like, ugh, like, you know, like, fuck it. Like, up. You know, just go upward. So this is for positive energy. This is for prosperity, for luck, for success, for positive, like I said, positive energy, good vibes, focus. We need that focus for being motivated, motivation, things like that. So this one I'm going to be lighting for Mirage. I'm going to be going down again. It's for Mirage. So the horsetail oil, you guys, is really good for speeding things up. You can use it for different uses. You can use it for luck. You can use it for strength. You can use it for purity. You can use it for a lot of things. You can use horsetail oil. You notice that I went up on this, right? This is to remove negative energy, so I'm going up. Like get the fuck out of here kind of thing. You know, when you're going down, you almost come in toward yourself when you go down. But when you go up, you're sending that negative energy up to the universe. And then the universe can then transform that negative energy into a positive energy. Universe knows what to do with it. We struggle with that because a lot of us cannot get out of that chatty mind that you got, you know, when you're doubting yourself and trying to, like, blame yourself for some shit that you're putting up with, when you really need to be like, no, I'm not going to put up with this and move forward. But ego and logic get us to rethink everything that our intention and that our intuition tells us. So this is the horsetail oil. I got this rubber band around here because I put the pipette. Keep the pipette right here. But this is the bottle. I love this bottle so much. This is the bottle that I got from the segunda. I think I only paid like $3. And it has a horse on it. That's why I love it so much. It has the horse on it, and this is horsetail oil. So horsetail oil, I'll have to share the recipe with you guys one day, but right now I have a good enough amount. So, but horsetail oil is oil that is infused with the herb horsetail. I don't know. I think it's just called horsetail, but in Spanish it's called cola de caballo. And this is what you find at, like, the markets, the Mexican markets and things like that. So it comes in a pack over by all the herbs, and, you know, you'll see it. It has the label cola de caballo. And then we also infused it with horsetail, actual horsetail hair. So it has the horsetail hair, the herb in there, and then also a nice stick of Palo Santo. And there's crystals in here as well. And it has it's kind of a sweet scent, almost floral. You know, we put different essential oils and different fragrance oils in that too to give it more of that. And right here, you see that horse running? It's like the horse is like running right here. It's called, it says horseshoe medicine company. Horseshoe Medicine Company. So it must have been like an old, I don't know, an old Collinsville, Illinois or something. Collinsville something. I don't know. But it looks like a very old bottle. I should research that company and see how old this bottle actually is, because I love this bottle so much. Anyway, so then after that, after I go ahead and put my oil, anoint it with my oil or dress it, however you want to say, you would go ahead and take your herb and just dust it. Again, if you notice, when I'm dusting or dressing it, I'm going in a downward position because I am wanting to manifest this. This is what I'm bringing in. Look how pretty. Ooh, very pretty. And I'm going to be doing the same for this Mirage candle. Then with the remaining herb, I will probably go ahead and create like a, it's not like a floor sweep, but it's like a door dressing kind of thing, like where you, actually I have it right here. So I have this water right here that I added salt to it. I added sea salt, and I'm basically going to add the remaining of this herb into this, like a floor wash, I guess you could call it. But instead of, it's not the kind of floor wash that you use in the house, it's what you would use to wash your step, like your outside step, your doorstep. And that's it. That's all I'm really going to do with the rest of this. The black candle, I'm going to use something else to dress it because it has a different purpose. So I'm going to go ahead and put something together for that. And that's it, you guys. I just wanted to do this. I guess it wasn't too quick of a video because I'm already going to 18 minutes. But I wanted to do this video just to, you know, I'm doing some magic today, and I just felt like I wanted to share what I was doing with you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please feel free to share my videos on any, you know, on your Facebook channels or your Instagram or whatever. I truly appreciate the love and support. And I will see you guys at the next video. Blessed be.